What's up, y'all? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Your boy JP coming to y'all with another how-to. Today is a 2015 GMC Canyon, and I'm gonna show you how to take this little small screen out and put in your own double din radio. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, because these are the type of things that we do here: car audio tutorials, radio removals, Q&As, all that good stuff. Without further ado, let's jump into it. First thing I want to do, first thing we have to do is take this little trim piece off. Once we get this little middle piece off, and it is all one piece, there's going to be some 7 mils behind here that we have to take out. So we want to take our panel removal tool and kind of come in on the edge down here in the back, and we want to pop some of these clips out. Just get behind here. Now you want to be careful. I think I got that one. There we go. Should just have one more. Good night. Yeah, it's kind of rough. We're just gonna put that down to the side. Next, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4 7 mils. Once we take those 7 mils out, we are going to have some more clips, but it should just pop right on off after that. Yep, I say just have those last little clips that's in. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and disconnect these harnesses. All right, so now that we got those harnesses undone, it was just that one, and that one for the AC. We do have the faceplate off. Now we are gonna have to come back and do some cutting, but I want to go ahead and show you how to prep the dash first before we do that part. Here is the factory dash piece. This is the aftermarket dash piece. This is the piece that we're going to be transferring stuff from here to here. The only thing that we actually need to change is we need to take the AC parts out, put it here, and we need both of the vents. So we're going to turn these over to the side. They actually don't have any type of screws that you need to have on them. There's all these little tabs that it snaps into. So what we really want to do, and I'm going to need 2 hands, but I'm going to try to do as much as I can without. But as you can see, there's this little tab right here. 1, 2, 3. There's a tab right there for 4 and 5, 6, and 7. So what I usually do is I will have my hand up under here to where I can push on the AC part while I'm poking these tabs up. It's going to be kind of difficult because I have, let's see if I can do this with one hand. See if I can pop. There we go. So have that focus. So you see I got that tab up. Now I'm going to come here, pop this one up, and I still have pressure on the AC part. All right, so now we have that more loose. Come down here, put pressure on this side as I take this clip out. All right, and there's your AC. And now we just want to come over here. We want to drop that in, and then it'll clip into the exact same spot that it came out of. Boom. All right, guys, so before we actually take these vents off and put them in here the exact same way we did this, we want to take the side pieces and we want to put them right over these little holes. And then this dash kit comes with some screws. And don't worry about which one I'm actually using. I will have the product links in the description. I will at least have the product names. Like if they don't have links, I'll make sure I put those in there so you know which ones I'm using. But I want to go ahead and take the right, put it on the right, and then I'm going to take the screws that came with the dash kit and I'm going to screw those in. Then we're going to take our radio. We're using the Kenwood, and I'm going to put that in here and then screw them in on the side. That way I don't have to worry about how to mount the radio after we put those vents in. All right, so as you can see, man, I got those screws in. Now I just want to take our radio, slide that in at the bottom just like that, and then the screws that came with the radio, I want to take those and mount those 2 on each side right here. All right, so now you see we got 2 screws on this side, we have 2 screws on the other side as well. This thing is mounted. Now let's go ahead and take these vents out the exact same way that we did the AC and get those on as well. I had to do that part with 2 hands, but as you can see, it slides in, and that part right here snaps on this tab. So yeah, you're gonna have to, there's 3 on each side. These 3 are easy to get to, those 3 not so much. But what I did, like I said, I keep pressure on here as I pull the tabs back, and I just use something long and flat to get in to pull those tabs. But once you have that, you see it just kind of snaps in. Now let's do the other one. All right, y'all, so that thing looks very, very nice, and let's go ahead and get back inside the car and cut the parts that we need to cut out. All right, y'all, so now that we're back in the car, first thing we want to do is take out all of these harnesses and this black box, because we will not be needing it anymore. So just want to press down. All right, y'all, so first thing that I noticed when I tried to test fit my radio is that it has been hit by this part. The manual says that we might need to cut all of this out, but like I said, this DMX is very short, so what I'm thinking is that I just want to cut this bar out. I want to come right below here as close as I can, just in case if I have to put the factory radio back in, I still have a full connection so this can snap in. Even though you do have the 7 mils at the top and at the bottom, I still want to keep as close as possible, so I will only cut that much off if my radio doesn't allow it. All right, so after cutting that piece, I'm very close on the bottom. I am not as close as I want to be on the top, and I do believe it is because these side pieces right here is probably hitting this part and this part. So I did do good just by cutting that top part and this off. That gave me the depth that I needed for this radio, but I think I'm being held up right here. So I'm just gonna cut a little bit because I don't think I actually have to touch all of this that's behind here. So I'm just gonna try to come right here. It's gonna be probably about 2 inches back on each side. So I'm gonna go backwards and then cut right there. And then let's see if that gets us what I need. That's what I needed to do. So see how right there, you got it flush on top on both sides. So I can put my 7 mil in and not have to worry about anything. All right, so next what I wanna do is go ahead and get my blower and just blow all this stuff out so I don't have all this cut shreds all over the car. And let's get this thing wired up. Now, if it's your first time here, I know you're probably thinking, why didn't I actually go over the wiring? Well, the reason I do that is because, well, the reason I don't do that anymore is because I have over 200 radio removal videos, and if I go over the wiring each and every time, it's going to add more time to these videos, and I like to make them short, sweet, straight to the point. But what I have done is I've made one video that show you guys how to wire up a radio. I go over connections, what these wire colors mean, and all that type of stuff. That link is down in the description, and the card is in the corner. Some people may say, well, every car is different, so that doesn't help, and you're right, every car is different, but as long as you know the aftermarket wire colors, you should be good. And if you're a Patreon supporter and furthermore support the channel, then I go over certain things that I don't go over on YouTube, like wire colors. You guys can DM me very specific troubleshooting questions, and I go over that type of stuff as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this thing pushed back in, make sure everything works, test it out before we clean it up, and we'll see what it looks like when it's all said and done. All right, y'all, that's what it looks like when it's all said and done. That harness did retain our backup camera, so all that works good. If you guys found any type of value in this video, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, share, comment if you want to. Product links in the description, Patreon links in the description. Till next time, this is your boy JP, signing out. Y'all be blessed.